my channel. My name's Sarah and this is Like So Amazing. If you haven't joined me before, this is my sewing channel where I share my latest makes and the things that I'm planning to make, along with tips and tricks and tutorials and that sort of thing. So if you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel below, and you can keep up to date with all of the videos that I make. So today I'm going to be sharing with you the fabrics that I've bought over the last month or so. So there's been a few sales going on, which has meant that I just couldn't resist. So after the fabric buying drought of May, I have bought a few things during June. There are a couple of really great sales from fabric shops that I really love, so I kind of couldn't resist them. So first up, I should tell you what I'm wearing. So this is a top that I made for a recent holiday. It's just a really simple ruffle top. What I'll do is I'll link the video below, so you can go and check that out if you haven't seen it already. But yeah, just really nice off the shoulder elasticated ruffle top. Really simple, really easy to make. So firstly, there's a Japanese fabric company called Matatabi Fabrics. That's the logo there. You can find them on Etsy and I'll link that below. So they do really beautiful double gauzes and really lovely cotton lawns. So this was a cotton steel cotton lawn. So it's got all sorts of kind of different cityscapes on it. It's got Egyptian pyramids, it's got New York, London, Paris, all sorts of things on it in this lovely kind of gold detail. So I think that would just make a really pretty top. I might make another Ogden cami out of it. And also if there's any left over, it would be lovely for kind of lining pockets and that sort of thing. And it is really, really soft. So I really love a good cotton lawn. Next up, they only had ½ metre of this, but I couldn't resist it. So again, for pocket linings or facings and that sort of thing, which I don't know if you can necessarily see that it's cats from that distance, but if you get close up you can see that they're cats. I've had a few fabrics from Miss Matatabi where it's been kind of secret cats, so it might look like hearts, but it's actually little tiny cat faces, which I think is really cute. Such a shame I couldn't get any more of this, but you know, I'll definitely use this in a fun way and it will make me smile, even if I'm the only person that can see it. Next up is some French Bulldog French Terry. So I've got a few friends who have got French Bulldogs, so I kind of, and they're really ridiculously cute, so I couldn't resist this. So it's got kind of ones with little bow ties, different faces on them, and I thought I'll probably just make a little short sleeve linden out of it. It hasn't got that much stretch in it, but it will be fine for a linden, I'm sure. And again from Miss Matatabi, I got this kind of olive green needle cord, which I think will be really lovely to make another Clio in for kind of the winter months, but I kind of couldn't resist it. It was a lovely colour. So on the cotton lawn theme, Liberty had a sale, so they had really good deal on some of their fabrics. So I got a couple of different cotton lawns. This one is this beautiful black and white abstract geometric print. Not quite sure what I'm going to make from this yet, and potentially the new Orsola dress by Hand London. I'm going to download that pattern shortly and see how I get on with that. It looks really pretty, and I think this would work really nicely in it. It is literally the softest cotton lawn ever. Yeah, you can't go wrong with a bit of Liberty. I also got some of this fabric from Liberty as well, which is a really lovely kind of purpley pink abstract print. And again, I'm not sure what I'm going to make with this yet. It's probably going to be a top of some description. I can't remember how much I got. I think it was 1.5 meters. So yeah, I imagine some sort of top. And then yesterday I found myself with half an hour to kill in town waiting between appointments, so I ended up in Fabricland, and I noticed that they've got some beautiful stretch denims in there now. So their stretch denim's always been quite limited with colour, pretty much black or dark blue, but they've just recently got some really bright colours. So this is a really bright, almost fluorescent coral with stretch in it. So I'm going to make some ginger jeans out of that for the rest of the summer, and I think it will be really fun. And I think this would go really, really nicely with a kind of grey sweatshirt. While I was queuing to get that, I spotted spotted this polka dot fabric, which is the same colour. So I thought that would be brilliant for pockets and for the inner waistband of the jeans. But then I thought, actually, why not go the whole hog, make a little kind of off the shoulder top to go with it. So what I'm going to do is make a similar top to this ruffle top, but also just make some little straps on it as well. So yeah, loving that. And then while I was there queuing at the till, I spotted this gorgeous daisy embroidered trimming, which I thought might be adorable on, and it's the same kind of colour on the inside of the flowers, so I thought it might be adorable as a little kind of pocket trim, or it could even be used for the straps of the top. So I bought a couple of meters of that so I can have a play around with that, and I might actually sew some of this onto some existing jeans, just because I think it would look really nice against the blue, just on the kind of pockets. So I'll see how I get on with that. And the last thing I wanted to share with you this month that I've bought. So on my recent holiday, I was sort of feeling like I might have itchy hands because I wouldn't be able to sew. Obviously you can't cart your sewing machine away with you. So I decided to buy some embroidery kits. There is a lady called Sew Bootiful on Etsy who sells the kits all made up. So the designs are printed on the fabric already, and then she talks you through all of the stitches that you need to be able to create the designs, and the packs come with needles and all the threads and that sort of thing, and the hoops. So the ones I did on holiday, so I bought a couple. So I did this one, You Are My Sunshine. So it's got all sorts of different threads. You've got French knots and satin stitch and all sorts of things. And you know what, they are completely addictive. So I was just sitting there in the evenings, or even in the sunshine actually, just sewing away. I haven't quite finished this one. This was a beautiful kind of seascape one with lots of French knots in it. Really, really pretty. So the idea is then, once you're finished, you hang them on the wall like that. So another design that she's got, which I've just bought, so I'm going to be getting on with that one this month as well. So it's these bees and flowers, and I don't know if you can see that. So there's really intricate little tiny daisy stitches and that sort of thing, and I've seen the finished versions of this and they're really, really pretty. So yeah, really looking forward to making that. And I think I'm probably just gonna have a display area of all of my embroidery art somewhere around the house. So that's it for the month for the things I've bought so far. I'm not guaranteeing I'm not going to buy more fabric during the month. You can never quite guarantee that. So thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you later in the month where you can catch up on my progress. Thanks very much. Bye bye.